its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox.
And now, your 2000
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Tanner Houck, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Taylor Trammell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
1-1, here it is. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Popped high in the air. Chavis is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year, and a lot of people are thinking sophomore slump. I don't see it. His abilities are off the charts. I think he's going to have another monster season.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mariners leave 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Yusei Kikuchi gets the starting nod for the M's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball well outside. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's out number 2.
Batting third. No left fielder.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Trammell will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Now to bat, Ty France. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The designated hitter, Ty France.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
The 0-2 home. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Sam Haggerty, and he fouls this one off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Popped him up. Martinez coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First delivery to him. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Riding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. This one's down to 3rd. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 5th.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Down the 3rd baseline, reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Bobby.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Not only do they come into the day with one of the best ERAs in the league, but they're also among the best teams at not allowing home runs, something they take a lot of pride in. Talking with members of the pitching staff earlier, several of them mentioned how limiting home runs really makes things difficult on the opposition, especially in today's game, where teams don't try to manufacture runs as much anymore. As one of them said, if teams are going to get the best of us, they're going to have to really rack up the hits, and we don't make that easy. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Well,
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
The next batter will be Evan White, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
The batter will be Taylor Trammell, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So now to the plate, Shedlong Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
That's a ball.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Murphy over at second. Trammell is over at first with 1 away. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch of the AB now. Comes set. Now the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So now here is Kyle Lewis looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We play 2.5. No score on the show. So here's Michael Chavis now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Marwin Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Digging in next, Kevin Plawecki. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, outside.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
The center fielder, number 99,
Alex Verdugo digging in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Popped high in the air. Long has a play. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Red Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ty France. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
First offering. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sam Haggerty.
Stepping in next, Sam Haggerty flew out in his only at-bat so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. First offering on its way. 0-1, here it comes. Weakly hit towards first. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended?
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Lewis is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Tom.
And now the first pitch. Tom Murphy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Evan White, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air to center field. Verdugo waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Taylor Trammell.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Taylor Trammell. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next to dig in, Shedlong Jr., man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
So stepping in
The right
is
fielder,
Hunter Renfroe. He'll
Hunter
start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the AB now. Wind up and the 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Base is empty here with nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Michael Chavis. Popped up. Murphy is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Marwin.
Base is empty, 2 away, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Now here's the first offering.
Right, woo. 0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. White has got it, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 5 here this afternoon. Now 1-0 Boston. Digging in will be J.P. Crawford to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-1 the count. Now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So here now is Ty France. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In the air, down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So the next to bat will be Sam Haggerty, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that one yanked just foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Nick Pivetta answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Evan White will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Comes set. Now the pitch. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Taylor Trammell, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Shedlong Jr. as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And this one's in the dirt. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case with.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Through 5.5, it's the M's 5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
The catcher, Kevin.
First pitch of the AB now.
Plawecki.
Popped up. White is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alex Verdugo. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Long has a play. 2 down.
The batter, number 5.
Next to stand in is Kike Hernandez. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Popped up. Murphy moving to his left, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. Now to the plate, J.P. Crawford, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
J.P. Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Verdugo. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ty France.
So now to the plate, Ty France. No hits to this point. And now the first pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special. And now in the box, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Oh, look out! Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
So
number 10.
next to hit is Hunter Renfroe. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The next 3-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trammell retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now the 2-0. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Mitch Haniger waits on deck. Popped up. Hernandez calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Next, it'll be Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Braden Bishop will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. One out, nobody on. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball. 2 strike.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
And stepping in, Tom Murphy. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're up 5-1. Braden Bishop stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Now at the plate is Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The first baseman, Bobby.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Michael Chavis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And it's fouled away. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Lewis. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Domingo Tapia answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
now
if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. Darwinzon Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and up next is Evan White.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Taylor Trammell. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Shedlong Jr.
Next for Seattle, Shedlong Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 0-1 count, and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. 3-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get it?
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The M's lead it 5-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder,
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Tapia is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
And now here is J.D. Martinez. Not providing much out of the three-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. From the stretch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The M's earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Yusei Kikuchi takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this
Mm-hmm.